But I have not heard of anything they've done before, but some of their credits include Night of the Dog, Waffle Street, and Lost on Purpose. And I think Lost on Purpose was a better title for
Yeah,
this
right.
movie.
A little on the nose.
This movie stars Mel Gibson of Braveheart fame and Lethal Weapon and Ransom and Conspiracy Theory. And, by all accounts, just solid
Of
actor.
Officer Twinkle Tits fame.
No, Sugar Tits.
Was it Sugar Tits?
One of the greatest
That is
cut downs ever.
that's officially when I hated this movie. It was when Mel Gibson Santa calls out to some guy he's going to kill and calls him sugar tits, and I'm like, that's
Oh shit, I missed that. I totally missed that.
Wait, he
my
did
God,
that?
the
Oh.
worst, the worst.
Oh, there were so many things about both of these movies that made me so angry, but I don't think my anger was anything compared to Zach's. Because I remember looking over at you at some point during Fatman and
Violent Night.
Violent Night. And anytime anybody pointed a gun at anybody else, you were just like, kill him, shoot her, die, everybody. I was like, yeah,
well, because there was no reason for the bad guys to keep. I mean, they'd already killed. That's the thing.
Yeah, that was the thing. That was when the tone of the movie really changed me, because it started off like, oh, it's going to be some sort of a slapsticky, gross, drunk, stupid comedy kind of thing. But John Leguizamo walks up to the guardhouse of this freaking mansion. Like, both the people in these movies had way too big a house, and shoots the guy directly in the head. I mean, a headshot on camera, brain splatter, and we're all like, whoa. Like,
yeah, it goes from bullet to the head to jokes about public peeing in the snow.
Yeah. And then
to
you
Kevin
guys
McAllister level setups,
Yes, there was a whole Home Alone bit. It was just so gross.
My favorite part of watching Violent Night with you guys was Zach's, like, because the movie didn't do this, because the script didn't do it, Zach had to throw in his own quips after.
Oh, yeah. It was the best part.
Like,
I can't help myself.
Guy gets impaled by like an icicle, and Zach is like, "Ice to meet you." You slayed it.
Yeah, right.
I may have stole from Arnold Schwarzenegger in Batman and Robin. I can't
Eat you, but still, it worked. I mean,
Yeah.
that was, I think,
I miss a good one-liner. I feel like we are lacking movies where the action hero just has some good quips.
Yeah, they don't
have that.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to work. And the thing about that movie that also bummed all of us out, and I rewatched it today, which was not cool, but remember the music? It was so like opposite of what the action was. So it would be like a fight scene, and it would be like Home Alone. And guys are getting like, one dude got blown up by a grenade in his face. Remember, the guy got a star in his eyeball, and his face just melting, and there was like this like piano music in the background.
Yeah,
what is Christmas? You don't want to make too sick.
I know, right?
My kids have to watch this.
Oh,
they're trying to be ironic, and it just didn't work. But that soundtrack, the soundtrack, I have the soundtrack for Fatman on blast, because that was insane. I think on Fatman, they took a score from another movie that was all public domain and just threw it in this last minute and didn't listen to it at all, and just pressed play.
No particular order.
No,
well, match the action. I think it even cut out at one point, like really abruptly. We were like, "Whoa!" Like, just stop.
Well,
I will say. Oh, sorry, go on.
All right, I was just say, just let me get real quick. Runtime for Fatman was 1 hour and 40 minutes, rated R, and also released. It was made in 2020, but released in 2022. So they were both released about the same time or in the same year, for sure. And the summary, as found on IMDb, is a rowdy, unorthodox Santa Claus is fighting to save his declining business. Meanwhile, Billy, a neglected and precocious 12-year-old, hires a hitman to kill Santa after receiving a lump of coal in his stocking.
Is that precocious? Is that what precocious is?
Does it mean like psycho murderer?
Yeah.